this is an absolute monster of a box, isn't it? It's massive. Um, when it turned up, I was like, whoa, okay, that's huge. Now, Curious by Britney Spears is a perfume that I actually had when I was young, when it first came out. Now, when did this first come out? 2004. Okay, so quite a while ago, and that explains why I think this smells like quite a vintage perfume. This does not bear any resemblance to anything I've smelt from Britney Spears since, and this was made way before perfumes moved so much to being exceptionally sweet and quite gourmand, you know. This is from when perfumes still often were very floral, had that kind of vintagey, perfumey smell to them, lasted forever, and were quite strong. So yeah, this is like a perfume from a bygone era. But I had this when it first came out. I feel like maybe someone got it for me as a present, and I did wear it a little bit, but I never finished my bottle. I don't know what happened to it. I would have given it away, or maybe it went off and I chucked it away. I don't know. But I always loved the bottle, and I couldn't remember when I first ordered this what this actually smelled like. But as soon as it dried down, when I first sprayed it, I was like, my God, this smells like a really old perfume. Not as in like off, it just smells very old-fashioned. And then the more it dried down, the more I was like, okay, sorry about the noise. Oof. Just checking. No, they don't seem to come with the little thing on it anymore. That it used to come. I mean, look at the bottle. It's so beautiful. I wish I could wear this perfume because I love this bottle. I love it. I mean, look how well it matches my room. Come on. It used to come with like a little elastic band around it that had a little crystal pink heart on it. I'm not sad for that to not be on it because I didn't like that. I never liked that. It's tacky. I love this bottle. I think it's gorgeous. Now, the notes in this perfume: top notes of magnolia, pear and lotus, middle notes of jasmine, tuberose and cyclamen, base notes are musk, vanilla, whitewoods and sandalwood. And this gets a bit of attitude from people, and my assumption is it gets attitude mainly from quite young people who just aren't used to these kind of perfumes that have a bit of a genuinely perfume smell about them. And you might know what I mean, you know, things like Ariana Grande Cloud, that doesn't necessarily smell like a perfume. Most of the modern perfumes that are really popular, they might have wood in, and they might have florals in them that kind of, so you know that they're not actually a food, but they generally smell really gourmand. They're just very sweet. They can, you know, it's everything from like pears to cotton candy, you know, cream, literally whipped cream or coconut. Those are massive now, and very vanilla-y as well. This does not sit with those perfumes. This is very much an old school perfume. I absolutely love this bottle, and if I could wear it I would absolutely keep it. It's an eau de parfum. Now this is strong. It lasts. It didn't even come off once I tried to shower it off. So I did test this on my skin. I first sprayed it, and like I said, I was like, wow, this smells vintage in a way that I'm not too keen on. And then it dried down and it got prettier and prettier and prettier. And then I was like, this is compared to Ralph Lauren Blue, which you can't get anymore. That's been discontinued. And in the I mean, people still talk about it in America, so I guess you can still get it there. You cannot get that perfume in the UK anymore unless you want to spend an absolute fortune. But it's also compared to J'adore by Dior. And I can totally get that because it has a sweetness, but it's very floral, it's slightly aquatic, it's a little bit vintage smelling, and it's very pretty. It is very, very pretty. However, I can't wear this one because my skin just brings out the jasmine. It just becomes a very, very heady jasmine on me. And I guess that's the same for a lot of people, and that's probably why people do compare it to Blue and J'adore, because both of those are quite jasmine forward perfumes, and they're both really pretty. But this one, I mean, so it doesn't have the aquatic florals in it. That's what's quite interesting about it. So obviously in a lot of aquatics you get water lily, you get lotus, you get those naturally aquatic flowers, whereas this one has magnolia and jasmine. So it's got not necessarily aquatic flowers in what is a slightly aquatic perfume, but it's not powdery. So unlike something like Cool Water, it doesn't have that kind of weird powderiness, and it doesn't have like a slightly cloying sweetness in it. It's very gently sweet. It's got sweetness from the pear, so it's like a juicy pear, you know. But it's very floral. It's very flowery. It's very pretty. I've literally just recommended this to a friend of mine who used to wear, she's worn both Chanel No. 5 and Issey Miyake, Load It Izzy, which is another one that I don't like, because I think that one smells like white wine, but it also smells quite vintage to me in a way that I don't like in like aquatic perfumes. So I was saying, and she likes floral. She said that she likes Lily of the Valley and other florals, white florals, and I just tried this and I was like, okay, you should definitely consider this one. In fact, if she comes down anytime soon, I might see if she wants just to have this, because it was quite inexpensive. I think this was maybe less than 15 quid for is this a big one? It's hard to tell just because the box is gigantic. 100ml. Oh yeah, I got 100ml, so it's an absolute bargain. And I just think I would absolutely adore this on other people. I really do. I think it's really classy smelling. I think, honestly, yeah, when you first spray it, you need to let it calm down a bit. But as soon as it starts to dry down, this is a beautiful, classy and grown-up floral for someone who doesn't want to go that kind of hardcore, like old school Chanel florals, you know. If you want something a bit lighter, if you want something with a slightly more summery aquatic vibe, then this is a lovely perfume. I genuinely wish I could wear this one. If my skin didn't pull out so much jasmine, everything else in this perfume I find really, really charming and really pretty. I think it's a really, and honestly, it's so strong. Like, again, not in like a sickly way, but this has projection, definitely, and it has crazy longevity on me. Possibly not on everyone, but my goodness. And I'm assuming this is one of the modern ones. I don't think this is like an old formula. But yeah, it's yeah, I this is one of those Britney Spears ones that I'm impressed with. I can't wear it, but I'm impressed with it. You know, I think it's very good quality. And, you know, if my mate starts wearing this, I will love sniffing her. I just can't wear it myself because jasmine, this kind of jasmine, a strong perfumey jasmine, gives me a mega headache. So I can't wear it, but I also sort of couldn't stop sniffing it. I was like hurting myself, but you know, it's really pretty, this one. I think it's lovely.